Hey gang, Dean Tucker here from Remax Auction Services. Just a quick one this morning. I was talking to Henry Wong yesterday morning, which sort of prompted me to get this out there. It's just a little bit of a concern I have, and Henry reminded me of this, and it's around registration of bidders at auctions. Now this is probably more relevant to what's going on in Queensland, particularly with the recent changes to the conditions of sale by public auction. But probably good advice right across Australia and New Zealand for your auctions. The changes that we've seen here in Queensland, and put this into place if it's relevant in your state, require now that the person who registers at the auction is the only person who can actually go on the contract. That's a real issue because I think it's easy for a situation to arise where a couple arrive at an auction. One of them registers to bid, then when they go to do the contracts, if they're a successful bidder, they want to put both names on the contract. And that's actually an issue here now. There's something that you all need to be very conscious of. So just be sure that moving forward, if you do have a couple bidding on a property, they'll both need to register. They can do it on the same form here in Queensland, but you will need to see ID and register the ID of both of those parties. And just be sure to make sure you check that address on that driver's license, particularly if you're using driver's licenses. The other thing that I want to really cover off on in relation to this is the conditions of sale themselves. They have changed, and there is a provision certainly on the Remax Auction Services version of that document for the seller to sign those at the point of listing, and the buyers or buyers to sign them when they register. Not too long ago, I had a situation where a buyer tried to pull out of an auction claiming they didn't understand the terms of the auction and they bought the property under the hammer. We had a copy of the signed conditions of sale, and that obviously put that to bed very, very quickly. But my fear is that's not happening in the marketplace enough. And it's probably a CYA and something that we all need to watch out for. So number one, make sure you get the parties registered if they're both going on the contract. Number two, use that conditions of sale to your benefit. Make sure it's signed off before the auction as well as by the seller, but also by the buyers, and keep a copy of that just to cover yourself down the track. Hope you've all had a cracking week. It's good to be able to deliver some information to you in a different format, something I want to do a lot more of in the future. So keep an eye out for the videos from Remax Auction Services and myself, and do us a favor, share it with your friends as well in the industry, through Instagram, through Facebook, via email, however you can. We'd appreciate your support. Have a cracking day, big weekend coming up. Look forward to hearing some wonderful results.